Okay, hi everyone. Becky Connors with KB&Co, and I am here on our next community spotlight, and we are featuring Lana Anderson this week with Yoga by Blisstopia in Blaine. And Lana, we are so happy to have you join us.
Thank you, Becky, for having me and taking the time to learn more about our studio.
Oh, absolutely. So just in full disclosure, I love the studio. I am a member at the Yoga by Blisstopia studio, and it is in Blaine, kind of right behind Target and next to Bricks. And it's such a fabulous place to be. And Lana, tell me a little bit about your background and how you started Yoga by Blisstopia.
Thank you for asking. So I started in yoga as a yoga practice 20 plus years ago when I was working in corporate as a human resources employee assistance professional. And so I would bring in people to help take care of our employees so that they would be healthier and happier and well, so that they could take care of our clients. So we had a massage therapist come in. This was 20 some years ago that we did this. So we were pretty progressive. And then we hired a yoga teacher to come into our corporate location. And she taught yoga once a week there. And I fell in love. I had never done yoga before that. And I fell in love with it. And she inspired me to go to yoga teacher training because she asked if I would ever consider doing teacher training. I'm like, yeah, what's that? What does that involve? So I looked it up and checked it out and did my first training about 20 some years ago with Yoga Institute out of Texas, and then just started teaching from there. And it had always been my dream to open up some type of wellness studio to create more health and wellness for people, a place to go where they didn't have all the stress and the ego and the roles that they had to play, just a place to just be.
I love that. And you know, that really is what you have created there. I feel that every time I walk in the studio. So, Lana, tell us a little bit more about what you offer at the studio, because you offer so much more than just yoga. I mean, you have a ton of different classes and workshops and healing touch and massage and all that kind of stuff. And so if you could let us all know a little bit about what you offer and how it all works.
Yes. So yes, we are much more than just yoga, even though we're Yoga by Blisstopia. But yoga actually means union. So in our Western culture, a lot of times people think of yoga as just, the moves and coming into tree pose and downward dog. But yoga there's many branches of yoga. And what we are talking about in Western culture often is the asana, which is the postures, the movement. But there's so much more. So there's meditation, and we offer meditation here at the studio. Our yoga or our asana practice, we have 7 days a week. We have over 25 classes on the schedule, and we have anything from hot yoga to restorative yoga to prenatal yoga for pregnant mamas to vinyasa flow. So a lot of variety in the classes. And we have many different styles of teachers and classes, and they're always changing. And depending on what our students or our clients need on any particular practice, we a lot of times customize to who's in the class. We also offer healing touch or Reiki, which is energy work. It works with the chakras and the energy in the auric field. And a lot of times when people get a healing touch or a Reiki session, they often say it's more relaxing and more healing than like a massage. And I love massages. But the healing touch is just a different aspect because you're fully clothed, and so you don't have that vulnerability of being naked. And right. We also do past life regression. So I'm also a certified hypnotherapist and trained as a psychotherapist.
Wow.
So I do past life regression. So with that, we look at the karmic healing that needs to take place. So things that are happening with you right now, the biggest issues, we move into that past life that most needs to be healed. And it's a great exploration. It's healing mostly, and just kind of fun. Yeah. And then we also are just starting some massage opportunities as well.
Well, I know, I mean, your place and setup there is just so amazing. And what I especially love are all the teaching workshops that you do. It's just, I was brand new to yoga, as you know, and it has just changed my life. I can move so much better, and just my spirit is so much better. And you know me, I'm go, go, go. And I always tell you this, you are the calming factor in my life. You just calm me down. And I can attest to like all the things that I've learned from you through the studio, and also, like you said, customizing all the classes, because I'm slow and I don't move like everyone else. And that is the beauty of it, is that you really do and teach a yoga class for every skill level.
Yes, we do. Every single one of our teachers says it over and over again. It's your practice. It's not the teacher's practice. It's not your neighbor's practice. It is your practice. So you're always doing what intuitively and exploring in your way. We're just the guides there.
Yeah, and it's so true. It's so amazing. Lana, tell me a little bit about how our community can help you. One of the reasons that we have started this community spotlight is we know that COVID has hit small businesses so hard, and we want to bring a spotlight on all the businesses that have been so affected by this. So how can the community help you?
Oh my gosh, thank you. You almost put tears in my eyes, because that's what we like to do, is to give back to the community, and that's why we're here, is to support the community in their physical health, their mental health, their emotional health, and wellness. And yeah, that was taken away from us for a little while, but we went virtual for a while, and now we offer virtual and in studio classes. So I think the best way that whoever's watching this might be able to help is just listening for anyone who might benefit by starting a yoga practice, or just exploring it and trying it out. I always say it can't hurt. I promise.
Yeah. Hey, I can attest to that.
I promise it. Well, it might hurt a little bit, but the better. It will only be for the better. And there's so many ways to just try it out. So Becky, I think you were going to talk about the 2-week pass too. And
Yes. So Lana has so generously given us some 2-week passes for getting in there and trying out the classes and seeing everything. And that is so generous of you to offer that. And so how can they get the passes, Lana? Is it something that you want us to give them, or can they come in and just mention this video?
Absolutely. If they mention that they watched the video and were referred by Keller Williams in your group, they can get a 2-week pass. I will get that started and set up their account for that. and it is a full 2-week pass. So it's 14 days of bliss here at the yoga studio. They can come to any yoga class that they want to come to. And it is about a $30 value to come and try that out. So
very generous, and thank you for doing that, because it's such a great way to get people in to see you and see what the studio is like and all the different classes that you offer, because like you mentioned, you just offer such an array of classes for, again, any kind of yoga, any skill set. Again, I always say it, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And it has just helped me tremendously, just in my fitness, in how I move, my mindset. I mean, it has truly changed my life.
And they can always text us here. Check our website out at yogabyblisstopia.com, and you can call or text us at 763-432-3242.
Great. And we'll make sure to put all that information in the social media too, so that everybody can get a hold of you. So thank you so much for taking the time today. We appreciate it so much.
And namaste. Thank you, Becky.
Namaste.
Thank you.